First of all, Chicago reflects the rest of America because we've been founded by immigrants, our past, our present, and future. So always welcome immigrants. And at the same time, what's happening, and all the mayors realize, is income inequality is basically lack of education. If you go to any poverty area, the schools, the lack of education. And so in taking responsibility for the schools, I asked the business community to step forward. The taxpayers have increased their taxes for public schools for almost 15 years. They want accountability, they want to cut out waste, inefficiency, and they want some results. And they don't want miracles, but they want results. At the same time, there has to be a learning environment. Some way we figured the only time you get an education is that when you go to school. So it's a learning environment. It's a library. It's a places of worship. It's in your home. Or if you don't have a good quality home, it's in after-school, mandated after-school programs, Saturday programs, arts programs, sports. So it's a learning environment. We some way have felt that the school only educates our children. It's the community that does it. And we've fallen on that. And that's what the mayors pick up the pieces. And what I've seen is, like, we started programs for Chinese, Arabic, and Russian, the languages of this generation. It's important to give young people opportunities and to roll them in first grade and to improve their language skills, because in learning language or in the customs, traditions, then you realize this is a global society where our education system is 60 years old. We do the same thing 60 years ago. Mm-hmm. They have not changed. Now, mayors have changed. We continually change. But the education establishment, from early childhood all the way up to college, universities, it's a bureaucracy. They have not changed. It's not flexible enough. And to me, one of the worst crises is the cost of higher education and the quality, the lack of quality they're producing in higher education. And when these young people come out, how do they ever get a job? And I think that's what the worry is. I spent X amount of money for this school, and I can't even apply for a job in America. I have no technology skills, no language skills. And I think that is what's happening to America. We've accepted the status quo, education being politically correct. It seems like, and I'm not blaming all teachers. From my experience, they're dedicated teachers. But when you have, this is my contract, I can only teach this and nothing more. It's 6 hours a day in the public school system, 5 hours and 5 hours and a half, I believe, of education. Now, there's no way poverty children have a difficult time succeeding under a contract. And so that's why charter schools are the key, flexibility, longer hours. And people question the charter schools, but they never ask us to close a public school down, which I've done. Public schools that are not producing anything out of it, we close it completely down because I think the community deserves better.